Welcome back once again, all my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. When it comes to meal times, my go-to protein is almost always chicken. It's inexpensive, it's versatile, you can do just about anything to chicken and it'll taste good. It's low in fat, it's just delicious all the way around. And so today I'm going to show you guys two very quick, very easy keto chicken recipes. The first one is for a very quick baked buffalo glazed chicken. And the second is for very easy keto coconut flour chicken strips. And if you want printable versions of these, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find printable versions of these and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, low-carb, delicious keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some Amazon affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those Amazon affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will help to support the channel. So anytime you want to purchase anything on Amazon, make sure you remember me, use my affiliate link, and a small portion of your purchase will go to help to support the channel. And while you do all that, let's get cooking. In a 3-quart casserole pan, combine 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, a 1/4 cup of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, anywhere from 1 to 4 tablespoons of chili powder depending on how spicy you like your buffalo glaze. I only do about 1 to 2 tablespoons because I just like mine lightly spicy, but if you like it more spicy, you add as much as you want. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a little bit of pepper to your taste. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/8 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, more or less of this, again, depending on how spicy you want your buffalo glaze, and 1 tablespoon of my keto honey substitute. And I will leave a link in the description to my recipe for the keto honey substitute. Whisk these all together until they're fully combined. Add 1/3 cup of the hot sauce of your choice. I'm using La Victoria hot sauce, but generally when you make a buffalo sauce or a buffalo glaze, people use Frank's hot sauce. But it's whatever you prefer, whatever type of hot sauce you want, and however spicy you want your hot sauce is up to you. Just 1/3 cup of it. Whisk it in until it's fully combined with the other ingredients. Add 3 large chicken breast halves, total around 2 pounds or so, maybe a little more depending on how big the chicken breasts are. Turn the chicken breasts until they are fully coated with the sauce. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Loosely cover the pan with foil. Just make sure this is loosely covered. You don't want it tightly covered. You want there to still be able to be air flowing through there. So just loosely cover it with some foil. Then bake it at 425 degrees for about 20 minutes. Remove the foil and bake uncovered for another 15 to 20 minutes or until the juices of the chicken run clear and the internal temperature is about 160 degrees. Once it's done baking, remove it from the oven and let it rest for about 5 minutes. You always want to make sure that you allow your food to rest for a few minutes after you take it out of the oven, because for the first few minutes it's technically still cooking. So let it rest for about 5 minutes. Then place your desired amount on your plate. You can spoon a little bit more of the sauce over the top if you want to, and eat and enjoy. Fill up your deep fryer to the max line with oil of your choice. Preheat the deep fryer to 375 degrees. If you don't have a deep fryer, you can use an electric skillet. If you don't have an electric skillet, you can use a large stovetop skillet. Just put in about 1 to 2 cups of the oil of your choice. Depending on how big your skillet is, you're wanting enough oil to be able to cover the chicken strips when you fry them. Cut 1.5 pounds of chicken breasts into 1/2 inch thick strips. You can make them as long as you want to, but make sure the thickness of all of them is roughly the same. That way they all cook up evenly. For me, 1.5 pounds was one full chicken breast, but it was a really big one. So you may need to possibly 3, just 1.5 pounds or fairly close to 1.5 pounds. In a large mixer bowl, combine 1 cup of coconut flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of dry oregano, 1 teaspoon of celery salt, 1 teaspoon of dry basil, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Whisk or sift these all together until there are no lumps in the coconut flour. In a medium-sized, wide-mouth bowl, pour 1 cup of the oil of your choice. I'm using avocado oil. You can use any oil you want. Then take the strips of chicken that you've cut one at a time and roll them in the oil and let drip off any excess oil. You don't want a whole lot of oil. You just want enough to cover the chicken strip. Then roll the chicken strip into the coconut flour mixture until it is fully coated with the mixture. Once it's fully coated, make sure you press down on the mixture to make sure that it sticks really well to the chicken strip. Once your chicken strips are fully coated, place them in a single layer in your preheated deep fryer or your preheated oil on the stovetop. Then deep fry them at 375 degrees for 6 to 8 minutes or until they're golden on the outside and they're no longer pink on the inside. For me, 6 minutes was really good, but depending on how big you've made your strips, they may take up to 8 minutes. They shouldn't take any longer than 8 minutes, but you do want to make sure you check them and make sure they're no longer pink. You can use a thermometer if you want to. Should be around 160 degrees on the inside of them. And make sure when you fry these that they are in a single layer. Don't try to stack any on top of each other or crowd them in your pan or in your frying basket. Once they're done frying, line a large paper plate with paper towels or napkins and place the cooked chicken strips onto the lined paper plate so that any excess oil can drain off. Once the excess oil has been drained off, place the strips on a serving platter. These go great with the keto french fries or with my keto onion rings. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check those out. I'll also put a link in the description to my quick keto ketchup and my quick keto barbecue sauce if you want some good dipping sauces. And eat and enjoy. And those are our recipes of the day. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.